Rings for joining us for not sure for well continuation. All right, we're going to get started with messages and Q&A. So, blessings, everyone. A weird environment right now with the world is, but that's good. So, blessings. Here we go. Greetings to you. This is Archangel Michael. Blessings. As you can see, there's a divide going on your planet of why things are going the way they are, at least your political, is some, yes, many do not want change. They want the same, no matter what it is. As it's like having a con man telling you all of these things. Of course, yes, we understand the other side isn't always perfect either, but it is whatever the collective wants, really. It's being served to what it. Yes, you are what your government is. That is very true. And there is a lot of free will. Of course, not everyone's free will. Not everybody wants what's happening. But it is, yes, a deeper dive into your world's energy, as you can see. So you can pull out what you want, meaning that you can learn much about it during, obviously, through this, but sometimes when things get good, people don't always see what's happening. Sometimes they have to get bad. As many of you know, that's when you really learn how your world operates. So this is an example of that. So because many do get complacent, not everybody, but quite a few. So it's like when things get good, they just don't see everything. So sometimes this is kind of like a like you're walking and tripping and trying to get back up. Kind of like that. What's happening at this point? So sending you energies. Yes, and just know yourself. That is really the most important thing at this time. Just know yourself, and you're along for the ride. As you can see, you don't have to be absorbed by any of it. Just know yourself. That's what's all important. So there's no gloom and doom. Don't have to think that way. Just know who you are in the long run. So this is. Greetings. We are the Elohim. You're only here for a moment. There is, yes, a lot of magic happening at this time. Yes, magician energies on all levels, as you are magicians yourselves. Yes, you're in the human experience, but you'd be surprised how powerful you are in the astral, but also in your physical, of how you can handle stress situations such as what you're going through at this moment. You can also stop and listen to where things are going, because it's like they have noise. Where is all the noise? And you kind of step back and feel what is going on. So you feel the timelines more clearly. Many are still blocked on future timelines because many of you are within what is happening. You are involved greatly. And that's why some feel they might not be wanted here on this world. Many people feel like they're not wanted, is because you're not here for the control system here. You're to free others. They're actually freeing many in the dream state. You're just not aware of it. And then you go to people's dreams and awaken them or help calm them down, especially if they go through hysteria, especially right now, as the world is kind of all the old belief systems are kind of falling apart at this moment. So many of you are here to just keep the calm. As you see, the weather is calm. It's not getting crazy on people. There are places where it is, but you have a different type of weather system as Earth. The human collective is actually growing out of its own skin, meaning it's changing itself, as you can see. It's just happening in real time. It's very difficult. So, as it always has, this is a major turning point you're in at this point. So, greetings. We're the Arcturians. Blessings to you. This is I am. So, yes, this is a time of, yes, masks are coming off, or meaning the face that at least some of your politicians and people are showing. You're seeing their true self, especially those that are doing riots, and this is showing where people are too and their belief systems, as you can see what party they're taking, and it doesn't matter, go by what you feel, of course, but it's showing the true colors of a lot of people, and it's a lot to take in. And that's not always easy to see, as you can see. And of course, when you're being yourself, like what your belief systems and others don't want to hear it, that shows how controlled they really are. And so much hatred is there too that's within them. They're not allowing you to speak your mind. That shows the fear that's been ingrained into them for so long. Many of you are trying to become or working on being fearless, but others like the energy of fear. So yes, they're going to go into that direction. It's what they're used to. It's home for them. Say that's where I make my money. It's where I make my friends. Fear reality. And many of you are bringing more peaceful energies, not so easy, and you might be seen as, even evil for doing that, because you're not bringing in the drama as many of them do. At least the drama they're looking for. So we're here to answer your questions whenever you're ready. Blessings.
Blessings, greeting, I am.
Blessings.
Thank you and the Arcturians for coming in.
Yes.
Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Well, hello.
Greetings.
I'm a little bit groggy in my voice because I don't know if it's
Oh,
flu or.
it's the world's energies. You're here to bring another fire, and you're getting attacked, especially in the throat chakra.
Uh,
They don't like what you say.
well, they should be.
It's an astral cold. That's what it is.
Yeah. So I was thinking I had COVID, but I don't think I have it.
Well, they want to make you think you do, but no, I don't think so.
Nah. Okay. So, any messages for me and my world this period?
Well, we believe, at least in the astral world, obviously your physical is a complete opposite, but your astral is like you showed many beings like a production, like a stage production or a movie of what's to come, and you can say you got attacked for it, is what we see. So you got, just, I don't know if you were expecting it or not, but you got more hate from it than you realized. That's what we're seeing.
I don't care.
So yeah, well, yeah, it feels like they kind of pull the oxygen from you, so you can't breathe. That's why you feel this, cold.
Yeah, I am actually enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my subconscious just
Yeah.
bathing in it.
Well, we feel reptilian energies around that energy. There's others, but reptilian vibrate. Well, basically, I put the story of their lives, where things are going, but they're not as powerful as they used to be. Of course, that can hurt.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Any other messages that could be?
One moment. Oh, it's just lay low as, of course, you're going. So I feel like also this is to help you in your dream state too. So you'll be resting more. We see more. I don't know why we see coffee, but probably tea. But for some reason we see coffee. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
Mm,
But we just see maybe trying something different. Maybe that's why they're showing that.
yeah,
um, but we just feel like your dream state is going to open up more. I think it's already something. I feel like that's part of this, so you can rest more and see more of what's going on.
cool.
So that's what
Yeah.
we see.
So thank you and good
Yeah.
night.
That's nice.
And
Take
have
care.
an awesome channel.
Yes, take care.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Logan.
Greetings.
Great to you.
2 nights ago, I had a dream where I was talking with my mom and then my grandmother, and then I was outside in this like garden somewhere, and I dug up 4 coffins, and in the fourth one, there was a person in there, and he got out and he was freaking out, and he didn't know where he was. And then I asked him like if he was a part of my mom or my dad's side of the family. He never specified, but I'd like to know what are my connections to this being, this person.
Well, it feels like you wake them from this dream state. It was, believed, trapped in the astral realm of unknown of who he was. There are astral beings that get trapped often. So he was forgotten his potential. So he's like a zombie on this planet. So I feel yes, your family's involved with waking this person up. Is what we see. I don't believe it has any relation to you. But they've been working on this person for some time, it seems. So, blessings.
Cool. My second question is, are there any messages for me from the being Lilith?
Well, it seems like a being that I feel like you're healing much of Lilith's energy, as it is very deep within you, also deep within others. So you're there to bring a more positive side of Lilith through others, and free from the programming that even Lilith has been, you say, hijacked in some regard through the negativity. So it's an energy that seems to be like almost like a brother and sister energy there, of all different types of connections there. Blessings.
Thank you.
Hey, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have IC.
Good evening, Arcturians, right? Yes.
Yes, greetings. Yes.
Greetings. Yeah, my first question is regarding a situation with a relative of mine, a cousin, that he invests in this whole cryptocurrency thing, but I don't understand it well. And apparently, they got hacked, this company, and he lost everything. And I wanted to know, because we have to, to help him file a complaint, and I want to know what expectations, I can we're gonna have, because he's really frustrated, and apparently it happened to many people. So I don't know if there's some kind of corruption there.
Yes, there's. Well, it's getting involved with something he doesn't quite understand. So more of the knowledge now. The outcome is not looking to go getting his money back. Those are very difficult to get back. It's unlikely because a lot of it went to the dark web. So the dark web has a lot to do with it. They're like predators over these Bitcoin groups, and they're usually very hard to find once they do it.
Yeah, we have the address, like not the address, but like the whole stock chain address, but I don't think we can track them this way. So
it's like he's kind of out of luck, but it's a lesson to him not to get involved with something he doesn't fully understand.
Oh, that's heavy.
There have been warnings, but didn't really pay attention to them. So that's the biggest problem of crypto is the hacking. So I would say anyone not to rush into something like that, of course. If you know what you're doing, if you're aware of the hacking, you know how to move things around. Yes, that's different.
Yeah, because they call it wallets. This Coinbase is the name of the company. Apparently, some of them are safer than others. I really don't understand anything. I just wanted to know, okay, what are our expectations? We're not gonna get the money back.
Yeah, it's not looking good, no.
I see.
Unfortunately, but It's like a bank being robbed, basically. Like in the old west, a bank's being robbed all the time. Now it's on the internet.
Even banks have like insurance, but this time it doesn't seem like the customers can get anything back. It's really
Well,
frustrating.
I believe they're more secured wallets, so that isn't it.
I see. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Thank you. My second question is a little. I've been curious about these beings. How can I say this? I wanted to know this if this being called the the Cthulhu mythos, this squid humanoids beings that are from the seas and all this. This is very strange. But is there a connection between these beings? They call them the elder ones or the old gods, and the current situation in the United States? They're connected to the Navy, I think.
Well, yes, depending on what reality you're connected to, but yes, they can come out of the oceans and visit beings. They can show up in dreams. They do very much exist, yes. They're just normally hidden. Not always of a negative state, but they do have a... Yes, I was channeling energies to let people know who is here. It's a different alien being, basically. Some do have an Anunnaki connection too, but...
Okay. Oh, I wanted to know.
There's a little bit of that.
Okay. So, but I know that they don't feel negative, but they have like I feel they're connected, maybe, I don't know, to the whole election thing, and they have some kind of hand in the whole situation.
Well, there's some there. There's other elites that have a more stronger connection. There's a little bit, but there's ones that are much more powerful than they would ever.
Than
They're
they
not
are.
running the world now.
Oh, okay, that's
I
interesting.
mean, they know what's happening, but usually they have other things to do.
Okay, that's good insight. Thank you. All right,
That's
good
cool.
night.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we got Stephen.
Hello, I am.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Sweet, sweet. Much love to you. Thank you for coming. Can you please connect with a dream I just had recently? It's a real cool one, and just see if you can get what information you can. Basically, I was in a room, and I believe I was like trying to get some information from these guys, or they were chasing me or something. They're looking for me, and I took them out, or they just disappeared. And the room was started like pipes that were starting to form, and it started filling up with liquid silver, like silver, very silver, started filling up, and I was like, oh, I'm trying to get out, and then eventually I just like gave up. It's like, oh, I'm just going to try to go through the wall, and I went through the wall and came into like a reality like this in front of like a movie theater, and it felt like I was trying to hold it in, like my body, it was like a human body, but it's like I was trying to hold the energy in, and people were looking at me funny. I was like, oh, it's all right. And I started like glitching or something. I don't know. But and then if you have any info on that, thank you.
Well, yes, you see, so the silver has to do. Okay, it's kind of like you got detected of where you were in the astral state, so you moved further. It's kind of like pushing you to see, the reality. You're looking outside of the Earth's energy, meaning you're seeing how the movie, the Earth, is. You're watching what's happening. So you can say you got I would say you have an inside point of view, meaning you didn't remember it, but it's like you saw how it was being put together, what was happening. But of course, you just saw the outside, because that's all you're allowed to remember. But I feel like you did actually see the movie, how things played out too. It's just not that what got erased. So it feels like it's like even with the silver, it's like you're inside watching the movie, and then the silver said, "Okay, I can't see anymore," and so now you're outside of the theater. Look at it that way. So. No spoilers.
Right. Yeah.
They cleared the spoilers out. But you kind of know within yourself. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So,
yeah, appreciate that. That was awesome. Thank you. Second question is, I'll just leave it open. The galactic family or any of the universal energies, and see if they have any messages on company. Thank you.
Well, yes, the world is going to go through a lot of hiccups and this is a major one. And from what we see in your energy, this is what you're kind of looking for too, because it does make a lot of beings be known, and you get to see things for what it really is. So you're kind of waiting for this to happen, so you can see kind of like the darkness make its move, show its true colors, so you can see where the source is, at least in the astral state. Just you know what the players are. It just becomes more clear to you than it was before. Obviously, you had some idea, but now you're seeing more. And it's a great learning experience too. How they operate, how because on a different dimension, you see it more in depth. And it's quite fascinating when you get to it. It's almost like reading a book, but you're living inside of it. You're experiencing it with it. So, if you're involved with it, like you're one of the leads, which you have been in the past, it's like you've been in that position a lot. Actually, you probably feel some of that. But this time you're kind of you are involved, but you're on the outside of it because it's interesting to see it from different sides. So blessings.
Thank you, blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Emmy.
Hi, Arcturians. How are you?
Greetings, doing well. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Yes.
I just wanted to open it up for general messages, especially from your collective.
Well, yes, you have dreams of like the Trump figure. I believe there's also. I think you even asked about it last week.
Yeah.
Well, from what we've seen, guys, you're kind of giving him advice of what was to come, so you already knew. So you wonder why things he knows. This is having an astral greatly. It's awesome. So you just help him make the right decisions and not to put himself in a position that will make things worse. That was because he wants to say a lot more than what he's saying right now. He pushes it, but that's okay. You kind of want that. But I believe part of you're like a bodyguard from what it seems too.
Oh, that's nice.
So but also you have the insight of how things are working too. That's why you know what you know, with your point of view. Of course, there's a lot more to it. I feel like also AI energy, you know quite a bit too. That's usually very much active. Well, you're connected to your internet, of course, your crypto energies. You do follow his AI quite a bit too, because the AI can cause a lot of difficulties to our world too. Just to see how, just because it can do what it can do, cause glitches in computers and all of that. So that's one. Yes, that's all we have.
Okay. So I know I always ask the same questions, but like I have a couple of updates, or actually a few updates on the job front. I have one that's a possibility in Maryland with the NSA, and then I have this other company that's circling back itself back around to me. And it's supposed to be a job in Homestead, but I guess that's being put off. But they're asking me if I'll do like one of a few different jobs there that seem pretty technical, but I guess they trust me to do it. And then there's another one locally that has to do with more like cyber defense. It'll need a lot of training for, but the hiring manager seems interested and I guess open to taking me on, even though I have the technical aspect to learn. So I'm just wondering how things will play out, or from your perspective.
Well, yeah, it's like you're in a loop it's a continuous loop that has no
Yes,
end.
it's the song that never ends.
But it does seem like the Homestead is,
2020.
well, we see that Homestead is a better fit for you. I believe it's location-wise, not exactly close by, but it's like it's a better fit overall. This other one, I'm not even sure this other company, I'm not even sure they ever know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's that company with they were supposed to win the contract for the job in Homestead that they gave me an offer letter for, but that was back in August, and now they're asking me if I'll do one of a few different jobs, one that's maybe in Maryland and maybe some remote stuff. When I don't know, it's all nice that they like me, but it's just it just kind of stresses me out. And then, but I need a job. But then there's one here in Miami with General Dynamics IT,
Mm.
and that one's like even more technical than the other one. I see it as a good opportunity to learn, but I think with everything's going on, I'm just like really kind of stressed out and trying not to like second guess my, I guess, ability to learn because
Well,
they know
yeah,
I have a learning curve.
yeah. Well, part of you kind of, it's almost like you're slowing yourself down in some regard. But yeah, there are offers on the table. It's just as long as you overcome your fear that you can't learn it, and so you can learn it, I believe it'll come
Yeah.
quite easy with you. So, depending on whatever one you want to choose, because I feel like the one that you feel your best match for will work from what we see. So if you
Yeah.
feel like you're not match for either one of them, neither one will come to fruition from what we see. So,
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Retro.
Good evening.
Great.
First question I'd like to ask is, there's this guy I come across online who claims to be Metatron. They kind of get us a strange side to some people, so I'm wondering if he's like the real deal.
No, did you say his name is some
He claimed to be Metatron, Metatron.
as Metatron? That he's like a reincarnated version of it?
Yeah, he claims he's something like that. He's trying to rebuild Dental in the astral or something like that.
Is it somebody that's in your physical though, correct?
No, it's online. A guy can in contact with online.
Oh, it is a actual person though, correct?
Yes.
So yeah, this is an aspect of Metatron. Somebody that's going through a lot of darkness within themselves. So they're trying to connect to Metatron to heal. So it's a healing Metatron.
Gotcha.
So there's going to be a lot of darkness there from what we see. So
Gotcha.
take it as you will. It's not all bad, but there is some
Right.
difficulties there. So he means well from what we see though overall. Trying to find direction in life, as you can see.
Yeah. I guess my second question would be just to leave it general for what I want to construe.
Well, yes, you're seeing deeply into alternative timelines, major ones that are being put into your reality, as you can see. Like a thread. The thread comes in and sometimes it goes out, but sometimes it has an impact. Doesn't mean it's not worthy. It's some are really, really strong. And as you experience with the political energies, use that as a guide too. The energy you're seeing there, but also branch out. Obviously, it's not all politics, but in the other energies that are connected. Your energies are getting sharper in your connections. Of course, the connections want to be connected to. Sometimes they pull back, as you can see.
What pull back?
The energies, like you go to the past or things that you tap into, and you feel like you're getting attacked. It's also them pulling back away from you, so you can't connect to it. Because you can actually connect quite a bit to it, but it doesn't always want to reveal itself.
Right.
So it all depends on where you want it to go. I feel like your vision of the future will come more clear. A lot of the future doesn't want to be known, especially now, but you get little patches here and there. That's allowed.
Yeah.
So we just feel like your connections to whatever you want to tap into will become more clear. Yes, you have a strong connection to Mars, that's why you can connect to it so easily. You're actually feel like you're protecting Mars in some regard too. That does have a purpose. So some beings want to get rid of it at one time. There's a lot of Earth's history is on Mars.
Makes sense. Yeah.
There's a lot of even Venus, but mostly Mars actually.
Really?
Yeah, this world's kind of like a Martian planet. This curved one.
I know I had Venus like my first house.
But Venus is, but Mars, you're kind of living through all the. Venus will not be as what you are living right now. Yes, it'll have difficulties, but not like this.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a Martian influence is very heavy. It's to derail people from their direction. For people who have no directions, they're very good at that.
Yeah, that makes
Join
sense.
join our group. You don't know who you are? Join us. And that's why people join parties or religions. You don't know who you are. Hey, we have an open door.
Makes sense.
So Venuses aren't like that. They're more open. So
Venus is not like that.
not really. It's Venus has an energy that's very calm. Or even if they do have difficulties, it's different. It goes into like domestic disputes, things like that. That's more of a Venus energy. Mars is like take over and rule.
Makes sense. Yeah. Thank
Venus,
you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we have La Coffee.
Good evening,
Yes.
everybody. So, my first question is, does my higher self have any like messages for me that I should know?
A moment. Yes, you're going into more of a knowledge of yourself. So yeah, just a lot more of your higher. Just trust yourself more is what we see. There is some insecurities you're still healing at this time, but trust your intuition. Your intuition is actually quite correct, but you're not always trusting it. Well, that takes time, but I believe in the future you'll have a more understanding of it. Sometimes I feel like you do feel like a voice or a message from your guides, and sometimes you bat it away from what we see. In some regard, not always. Yes, go ahead, please. You have that question.
Thank you. And my second question is there anything that like I should know from my ancestors or something, like anything important or that they have to tell me?
Oh, your Earth ancestors or a galactic?
Earth ones.
Earth? Well, I feel like your family is very connected to Neanderthal histories. So many of them, it's like they shut down a lot of their knowledge to Earth, with the Earth experience. So yes, your family feel like it taught a lot of other families how to do things, how to figure things out. I feel like there's a lot of leaders in your lineage from what we see. But being a leader has been very difficult too. Some of them stop talking, and it's like because not everybody wants their leadership. So, or you like you're building up a new age, a new timeline for your family. It seems. I feel like you stopped a lot of their stubbornness from what we see. So, listen.
Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Liz.
Hello.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings. So can you give me an update? I'm kind of feeling happy, even though Trump is might win at the end, but I'm not feeling uneasy or unhappy with the situation. So I don't know. It's weird.
Well, it's almost seeing, yes, the desperation from a political party is clear, but being hidden by realize also that those that are like celebrities, those that are trying to, we use shampoo it, soap it down to make it, it's not good on them either. So, yeah, basically a lot of your celebrity regimes are going to come down eventually. A lot of things are going to start breaking down. Not yet, of course, but in due time. All the old belief systems, the old infrastructures are coming down, and this is kind of putting light on it at this point. So who's going to be speaking? Who's talking? It's bringing darkness into light, basically.
Yeah, people have to see what's going on. I got part too. More people needs to wake up.
Yeah, but they're hard-headed, of course.
Yeah.
Well, those that look up to celebrities, and they're not going to do that so much anymore. That's because many of them look at it as an altar and things like that. They don't even realize it. So there's a lot of worship going on here, as you know.
Yes, yes.
So for some,
Well, anyways.
basically this is already set in place where this is going to happen. It's something that had to happen. It's almost like the right had to kind of sit back and let the left do its thing. Was, let's look the other way and see what they do. I knew exactly what was going to happen. So.
Yes, in the grand experiment of life.
Well, they say also expect a lot of months of this. Months.
Yes, I figure that's not going to. I mean, if it's allowed to happen and to perpetuate, it's going to continue happening.
Yes.
So it has to stop at all costs right now. Anyways, yeah. Is any messages for me?
Well, you see, it's a golden light around you, of just kind of like as a knife or a sword, like coming down on the earth. You can say to cut off the old connections. So, I feel like what we see is you're kind of been waiting for this moment for a long time, and just you didn't even know it until now. So yeah, you're enjoying it because it's almost like the waters have been cut in half. It's been rippled majorly, so like an earthquake almost. So yes, there's a lot of, obviously not everything's going to be clear, but a lot of careers are going to be ruined because of this. That's all we can say. You can connect to that however you want. Political careers, but it goes much beyond that. So basically, that old regime will not be able to be as it used to from the left.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to continue feeding from the system like they did, I guess.
Not just legal, but also be criminal. But the thing is, with the criminal, it's going to be probably kept quiet, most likely. Like indictments, things like that. Most likely that won't be made public. So I actually expect a major indictments coming. So
yes, very good. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, blessings.
Yeah, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we have Tristan.
Greetings, I am.
Greetings to you.
Nice to talk to you again.
Yes.
I want relationship advice. I met a guy this past week, and boy, does it click. Can you tell me what you see there?
Yeah, it seems like there's soulmate energies there. So, yeah, just let conversation. Just follow the conversations.
It wasn't conversation which clicked, but anyway.
Yeah, it feels like talking is the best medicine right now.
Oh, okay,
and get to know each other. This one has a lot of nervous energies from what we see, so he's not always. He's nervous, obviously nervous because of the situation, but to put on a good impression. But we feel like just simple conversations and just flow with it. But I feel like the two of you get to know each other on a deeper level from what we see.
Yay.
That's right.
Yeah, it's very nice. Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Another question would be just general. What am I up to in these days?
Oh, taking it easy while the rest of the world stresses out.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, even their Arcturian selves, it's almost like you put a blanket on the planet. It's like, it's okay. Just, you can have your nightmare, but at least it'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
So, well, yes, you were there just to bring, comfort energies. You do not necessarily have to go through it. But you're here to heal heal what needs to be healed here. So that's why you're in the location you're at. You're here to watch like alien beings. They a lot of them live in Canada. They observe, but they're not involved. So you want to keep your vibration at a certain level.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm glad.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My 3D life seems to be a reflection of my astral life. Then that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just feels like just bringing a calming energy. Of course, there's more to it than that, but overall, it's just there to, right now, humanity or the United States letting out its demons, showing it, and that was necessary. So, and it's just hard, but it's what needs to be done, of course. So,
right.
Well, and then those that are going through rites too. I mean, some of that just let it out of your system. Now's the time to purge the old vibrations. Yes. So.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we have James.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
Can you tell me more about my connection to Artemis or Diana and my messages from her?
Well, it's a family connection there, a sister energy at one time, but a strong family dynamic that's connected to royalty on other worlds. So you yourself as a royalty also. Well, you are, yes, a man of the ocean on other realities within like I have the land family, a family that lives on the land, but you're one of the ocean kid, you can say, or adult, whatever. But you're usually one that's very connected. Not always, but in that case, very connected to the ocean. So it's just a family royalty from basically on another world. I believe it's actually Palladium, but there's a Syrian connection there too. Blessings.
Okay, and you talk about me. When I kill these things like grays and dragons in my dreams, is that like is that not actually killing them, or is that more like a test to see like how I'd respond?
Well, part of it. Well, I feel like you're just clearing out old energies. You're clearing out old connections. So when you kill it, you're kind of clearing out the belief systems and the negativity that came from it. So you're bringing yourself to a wider vibration overall. That's really what this is about. So, it's kind of like you're in a soup, and you're taking out some of the ingredients that have been causing you difficulty. So yes, you came to this world to purge your energy quite a bit. And I believe, as has been told you before, yes, there's worlds where you're part of worlds that have been destroyed or on destruction. That's where a lot of that's coming from too. So I feel like you're healing a lot of your fears from those incarnations, it seems. So, what's this?
Here.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Christy.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So I was wondering if you could connect with my Cherokee Wolf Clan War Chief grandfather, if he has any messages for me.
Well, it shows that you're here to bring in good luck to others, and of course yourself. You're just, you have a good luck energy all around you for reversing a lot of the world's energies that have caused it difficulties. So you're bringing in, you say, new belief systems for it to heal. Also, a lot of galactic families, or galactic beings for that matter, feel better that you are here, so they aren't afraid to connect to this planet. Even some grays are afraid to connect to this world. But you being here makes it easier for them to connect, to do their work here. So that's one of the reasons why you're incarnate here, to help, yes, with the ascension on a fourth dimensional level, but it might appear into your physical eventually.
What are some of those gifts that he would have that I would have had from them that's passed down?
Well, it's different forms of magic. Making people appear and disappear is one that shows the most. Going through different dimensions more clearly. I mean, you kind of do it now, you just don't remember it. It's just not brought into your, just shifting dimensions. It seems to be one of the main talents, and also bringing knowledge back from those realities. Some of it's freezing time too, meaning you leave, so you come back like you didn't even leave at all. You kind of do that right now, once again, but you just don't remember it. What is others? Well, even like a magician, even so, like similar to like the ones that do, like David Blaine, something similar to that. Maybe not to that extent, but in your own way, you're similar to that. You don't do that what he does, but I feel like you have similar gifts.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see things easy too.
Exactly. Yes. Well, yes, you're here to clear out the fog, you can say.
Yeah. And I had recently, my second question is I had recently found out too that my, on the other side of my family is the El Cid, the Spain, the knight. He was a knight. I don't know much about him. It says he's a Castilian knight, El Cid. So I didn't know he was like a nobility and all that. So I didn't know if there was any messages or any kind of connection that you can pick up that I'm connecting with him in this way. You know, I don't know the exact question, but
But yes, there is a soul connection there. Well, you're like righting the wrongs that were done in the past here, but it's more on an astral level. So that's your connection to astral. So sometimes you appear as that being in astral, sometimes, or you just appear as yourself. But sometimes you appear as that being in the astral plane to clear out old vibrations that you're here to remove, which also brings in more fourth-dimensional knowledge. You're also very connected to a future of Earth that's very advanced, technology-wise and also spiritually. More like a kind of like a Palladian reality, where more humans are connected to themselves. So you're bringing that energy into this, but it's definitely a future version of Earth. So not, but they say it's a 9D version of Earth.
Nice. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That explains a lot too of why I don't like any kind of injustice and like cheating and lying and all of that kind of energy.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Really bothers me.
Mm-hmm. But that's why you came here, to bring that knowledge here. Things that bother you, to clear it out. To see it more clearly too, of course.
Yeah, I just seen like a rock being thrown in the water, how it ripples out, like clearing out like that way.
Correct. Yes. Bring you say water energies, yes.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Blessings. Up next, we have Silver Claw.
Hello there.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings to you. My first question. Would Ethan and this person called Drew that I know be good people to sell herbs to? Would either of them like backstab me in any way, kind of thing? Because they know where I live, and I don't like that so much.
Well, I feel like it'd be fine overall. Just keep things cool, keep things on a positive level. But yeah, I feel like you won't be connected to these people that strongly, but you will. I feel like it'll be fine overall, but it won't be a strong connection. I mean, you won't see them all the time, things like that.
So ultimately, it's not even all that profitable, you're kind of saying?
Well, it might be for an extent, but probably not be for a long term. No.
Okay.
You'll find out. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Just keep on good terms with them. It should be fine.
Okay. All right. Would it be my second question? Would it be damaging to my plants if I like bend their stems because they are growing too close to the lights above them? Would you say like bending them at any moment after like the first month would be fine?
Yeah, it should be fine. Or have them grow a different way, or put a stick in there, or something. But yeah, you'll figure something out.
Like I think I heard doing things like that kind of like activates the vegetative state, and you kind of don't want that when it's in the blooming state. So maybe not so much in the end of the month. That might not be the best idea, right?
Yes, we agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, fantastic.
It won't be that much of a difference, but yes, you know what you're doing, so not to worry.
Like, does it lower the quality, or because I think
No.
I heard that it pumps like kind of more in there.
Not
When
by
you-
much, but yeah, do what you feel like you need to do.
Basically, they're not gonna die anyway, right? Like that's like
No.
the most important. Okay. Well, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Andrew.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Yes, please.
My first question is I'm feeling guided towards a specific career and I'm going back to school in a couple months. And I just wanted to know if there was anything like messages or anything I need to know going forward with that as I start that journey.
Well, just obviously like stick to your studies. That's all, and not get pulled away from it. But yeah, you kind of what you see from your guides, kind of like you're given another chance, or
Yes.
that's what. So yeah, as long as you stay focused on it, it will be fine. Yes, it's going to be hard, but everything is. But I believe you'll make it fine. Just focus on it. Just don't get too distracted by too many things. That's all. But
That's
yes,
real.
right. It's well, yeah. The simpler things aren't always easy to see. That's quite all right. Quite all right.
Thank you. And then my other question was, until I'm going back to school, I'm gonna have to stay with family, I think, for a bit, which is probably gonna be stressful.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to have, I guess, guidance on that, on how I should.
Well, I mean, yes, you have a room over, roof over your head. You have the things that you need, and you just got to clear out that whole idea of being around family. People are just, oh, you're with family, and it's this and that, and the stereotype energies of it. Just a lot of alien energies. They're with their families a lot. Even a lot in China, many people live with their families for a long time. This is normal. It just, and where you are, it's, oh, get away from them. It's like, no, it's, yes, there's going to be difficulties there, but a lot of it's the stereotype energies we put the programming. So once you clear that out, I don't believe it's that strong with it, but no, it's like, this is for your greatest, it is for your highest good, but it's all about the school, for you to focus, so you have your focus. That's why this is happening. So.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. I think was important was like why it was happening. So that makes sense.
Yeah, because you can have the things that you need, so you can just focus on your schoolwork. That's
right.
Not there to torture you. Some people might say that, but that's programming that's here. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be easy, but that's the programming that's on this planet. So,
for sure.
Yeah, they say get away from your family. You should embrace your family, but it's so it's all good. So
well, thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Marvin.
Greetings. Who am I speaking with?
This is Arcturians.
Yes. Greetings, Arcturians. For my first question, I'm just needing some, I guess, advice going on what path I'm trying to choose to take and everything. And if you was like a big brother, how would you give me the advice to take on this, I guess, this journey with some of the stuff that I'll be dealing with, especially after dealing with my vehicle and dealing with life situations, and just how would you just like do this to sit down and just advise me to keep my head on straight?
No, we don't know the whole situation of everything, but we feel like you are on the right. Just follow your instincts of what you're doing. I feel like you're doing just fine the way you are. We don't see there's anything really to add to it. I feel like just make your way through it. Because we don't have the details of exactly what you're going through. But I feel like what you're doing right now is right. Is there anything you need to know in detail?
Yeah, well, I want to start back my drawing and stuff like that, and maybe start back fencing. I haven't started off fencing in a long time because I felt like I guess I was pretty good in that, but in my drawing, I want to try to see if I could try to do my channeling through my drawing and everything like that. And so,
yeah, the drawing would definitely open up your channeling ability for sure.
well, I'm one of them type of ones. If I see like a pattern, if I see something like on a wall, I see certain images, I see characters of things. So I'm trying to figure out where does that come from.
Well, it's your third eye opening up. A lot of just messages, information from your third eye.
So they're actually beings that look like these type of characters that I'm seeing like in these tiles. Well, really, I really see it when I see like tiles, like marble tiles or rock tiles, and it's a certain pattern. I can see certain images that kind of bleed through, and it's telling me for some reason like I might need to grab a notepad and maybe start drawing some of these images.
Yes, it's a way to catch your attention. Not many people are looking at things in that way. So yes, I mean, beings can be in anything, but that's where they're connecting with you. So yes.
So what type of races communicate me doing that type of way? That's what I'm trying, because it's more or less it's on a regular day schedule. I don't pay attention to it, but when I do and stuff, I just kind of shove it off of like this. Okay, yeah.
Greys, Arcturians, Alpha Centaurian beings are doing this too. A lot of spirit beings also. Yeah, I feel like a lot of it's a message from spirit. Spirit guided energies are coming through there. So,
is it positive or negative?
It's positive overall. Unless you get a negative vibe from it, it's positive. I mean, a lot of spirit beings are still healing themselves. So you might feel their darkness, but that doesn't mean that they're dark. You you might feel more of their darkness that they're dealing with at this time.
So am I like the intercessor to help them to bring them on the positive? Because I kind of feel like I have a lot of those lower astral beings. I ain't gonna lie. I see them out. I don't cast them out because I can say, hey, this is somebody I might know be as a friend and stuff. So now I'm not gonna look down on them. So is that the reason why they come to me a lot?
Well, a lot of them, they want to be healed, so they're connecting you to release their darkness.
So is this because of my past life as an exorcist? Reason why they come to me?
Oh yeah, definitely. You understand it. So yeah, almost like you're saying, "Come to me." I know what to do.
Well, because I'm like with this lifetime now, I'm not dealing with that type of situation, type stuff. But the stuff I'm having happen to me is like I'm having stuff fly off shelves at my job. I'm like, man, this is where the I guess Oregon Trail had traveled through, and nobody's paying attention. This is like the poltergeist type shit. And when I first started work in there, I started having spiritual problem, which is something was fucking me up in my gut. And I just need to know what native. This still is my first question. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. If it's a Native American tribe of my family that I don't know, that I could probably, because I want to do the shamanic thing. If it's in my area because it's the Midwest, do I need to go that route to try to, I guess?
Well, there is a Cherokee. There is a Cherokee tribe you're connected to. It seems. Now, it's connected to your lineage is a possibility. Not really saying if it is or not, but Cherokees you're very connected to. So, or they're reaching out.
They're reaching out.
Oh, say that again.
You said they're reaching out.
Yes, they're reaching out to you. Yes, Cherokee. Yes.
Okay. For my quick second question, is there any messages from them that you could relate?
Well, yes, you're receiving a lot of downloads. That's what's happening. So you're seeing the beings are speaking to you because like now it's time for them to be seen. Of course, it's up to you, but they're giving you the opportunity to bring. There's a lot of unknown species here too that you'll be able to bring about. It seems that you'll.
Is it the mud people? The people that's in?
Yes. That's one of them. Yeah, beings that just go by your intuition. Beings that no one's ever heard about.
Well, is there a message from them to me that they could relay that we
Yeah,
can?
they said nobody pays attention to them. Well, some people do.
I mean, more in depth because I can't just go with this with the okey doke type of thing. Is there something that I could look into, or a race or something that? Because most likely I'm in the history type stuff, and so can't relate to them. Is there something that I could connect with them, or at least get more in depth, and I could get my mind wrapped around them?
Well, yeah, you have to follow your intuition when you connect to them. You're not always trusting what you pick up from them. So sometimes you push them back because you're not sure what you're connecting to. So, but yeah, the beings that you're connected to they're part of the earth. They're earth beings. You can say almost all mentals. So, but yeah, you're here to.
Are those that drawing that did? Was that Was that part of their contact? Was that part of them reaching out that drew?
Yeah, and it's up to you if you want to draw them or not. I'm trying to force it. They're showing what you're capable of connecting to. So
I want to know what was that and stuff. They say I was releasing, but the black oil and stuff coming out of the ground.
Yes,
I
correct.
Can they? What can they give me what was that? Like, what was the message to that?
They're not really giving much of a message, just that you're here to heal. You're here to heal them. They have a lot of blockages that you're here to release. So just keep connecting to them. That's all.
All right. Gotcha. So, thank you, Arcturians. Yeah, blessings and fist bump.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, thank you. Bless this evening is me.
Yes,
thank you. Greetings. Thank you again for coming in. My first question. I get that one of my roles here is to bring calming energies, but lately my vibration is feeling restless and like I'm working on my own demons. It's like I'm taking a break from my old patterns, and part of me feels like I don't know why I'm doing this and what I'm expecting to achieve, almost as if I'm moving in faith to like clear old energies to make room for something new, but shrouded and completely unknown to me. Is there anything you can share to help stabilize me and rebalance myself going forward?
Well, you can say like what's going on in the world today with your politics. Part of you wants to just cause anarchy. We said one time, and one time that was justified, but I feel like you're healing the anarchy side of yourself. It's like, oh, this didn't work out, so we're just going to burn the place down. So, or things didn't go to the plan, so we're going to act irrational, which was normal in the past, and it worked the way it was supposed to. But you're healing a lot, so you're also part of. This shows that you're part of major timelines that are shifting throughout your incarnation process. Now you're just going to a more calmer reality for yourself, yeah, because you're not used to being calm. You're used to being, usually with some kind of weapon. Let's see. we see a bat. I know that's one of the things. Yeah. It's a club or something like that.
Well, I feel like working with some of my energies right now. I feel like I pulled out a piece of my heart and I got a hole in there, and it's causing me a lot of like I guess I wouldn't say stress, but it's compelling me to move back into my old patterns, to go back to what I was doing, and I feel like I was leading me to a dead end, but it also helped me build up my vibration as to how I developed myself and brought me to this point. But I feel like it's only going to take me so far. So yeah, now I feel like I'm just here with a hole in my chest.
Well, it feels like, yes, you're used to times where you're being challenged. Of course, you're being challenged now, but you're used to being more challenged. And part of you likes that challenge. You like that, like you're used to realities, not as that if you like it or not, but you're used to realities that are very deceptive. But you have a different way of going about it. In this incarnation, you're healing the unseen, the unknown. The unknown is what you're very connected to at this time. And that's the frustrating thing. It's like you're used to being part of their game, but now you're coming out of their program. Is what we see. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, is there any kind of words of encouragement that the spirit can help me with going forward?
Well, there's a high to the program. It's like even those that are spiritually aware, you're used to a certain vibration, and you're getting used to the newer vibrations that are coming in. You're not sure if you want to experience that or not. So you're getting used to so you're actually, we feel like you're like 10 years ahead of the reality that you're in right now.
Yeah.
So you're not always sure if that's what you want. You're getting used to it.
So am I ahead of myself? Should I just enjoy myself more and not, deny myself of what I've been doing up until this point? Because it feels like I don't know what I'm doing this for, but I feel compelled to move forward in some way.
Yeah, part of you feels like you have to suffer because you're used to going through a lot, even in this life, and now you're going to more of a harmonious reality. You're feeling it come through. I'm just like, once again, not used to it. So yeah, enjoy things more. Yeah, you don't always have to enjoy it. Do what you feel like you need to do because there's, it just shows that the timelines are being kind of cut in half right now. So the old regimes, yes, no longer have the power as they used to. It's almost like they're going off a cliff. They don't even know it. Like you're on the side, you see the cliff, but they don't see it. And they're getting closer to it, and they're slowly falling down. That's what's happening right now.
All right. Very cool.
So it's just a new energy that's coming through, and you're just getting used to it. So yeah, it's going to be some time for you to, because you're not always seeing it and feeling it.
Right. That's why I'm here, to get some perspective on it. All right. Well, thank you very much. Yes. Blessings to you.
Yes, blessings to you, everyone. Yes, calmer energies are coming. Yes, there's going to be turbulence, of course, through all this, but you can be calm as the world goes through its transformation. So many more transformations are coming, of course. This is the end. Far from it. So, blessings to you all. All right. Blessings. All right. Take care. Thank you.